What's up, YouTube? Multi-Apples here, bringing another video, and we're playing FIFA 19. I know I said I would play another game when I'm not tired on um at the semi-pro level. Um, okay, okay, Dennis Johnson. We're gonna put him in as well. Let's go ahead and go to team stats for our guys really quick. Since we are Ajax. 1, 2. Okay. Let me look up Dennis Johnson. See if he actually played. Okay, let's sort by name. He has not played. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get player stats. Okay. We are going to go and play a match. What we're going to do is we're going to change the game mode. And it'll not the game mode, the settings. We're going to do amateur right now. For team management, essentially we're going to put these guys in. Left wing, we can have Dennis Johnson. We're essentially going to put in. Let me mute my mic really cool. Yeah. Okay, let's get everyone down here. I think we have officially subbed in everyone now. And once we get that, once we play them, I'm gonna put them all in the second half. And, oh, it's B to shoot. Okay. Like I said, I'm rusty when it comes to FIFA. So yeah. And it's generally smart to play only your best players. Be strategic when you make your subs, but we're playing amateur right now. Just because I think I'm not ready for semi-pro. Oh, I was about to pass that and then shoot. We got Huntelaar in, we got Johnson in, actually. Oh, Johnson nearly scored. De Jong, or however you pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he nearly scored, which is good. I think it's 3 substitution in like soccer, for at least professional and international soccer, I think as well as college. It's only 3 substitutions. So I would actually change that to where you can make as many substitutions as you want. And you can add for injured players or ones who get a red cards. The ones who get the red cards, they would be obviously they'd be suspended for the next game. So I would allow you to actually same with hockey. If like penalty, you can sub a guy in until that's over with. Like for at least penalty kills in hockey. For soccer, okay, was that offsides? I'm guessing it was. So for soccer, like if they get a red card, you can sub them sub the player out with a red card for like the rest of the game, and that player who got the red card is like suspended for a game. That's how I would do it. Like make it more than 3 subs. I can't believe we've been missing. Let's see if Huntelaar. I have heard of Huntelaar before. I love how they advertise Twitch now. Which is the probably, I think... Actually, you know, I may have incorrectly stated in a previous video, I'm not sure which one, that Twitch is the most popular. I don't think I did, but... I thought at one point Twitch was the most popular site for live streaming, but that's incorrect. It's actually YouTube. Oh, we scored! Who scored? Let's see that goal again. Even, you know what? Even if they score, we're gonna see the goal again. So it was actually Johnson. Wow, it was actually Johnson. So, we're gonna go ahead and take Huntelaar out for a rest. We're gonna put in Serui, I think is how you pronounce his name. I probably butchered his name. But anyway, the next time there's an out, we are gonna actually put him in. The next time, basically whenever we can actually call. Next time the ball goes out, I should say. Who scored that time? Was it Johnson again? Oh, nice. Johnson scored again. That's awesome. Take a look at this. I didn't realize I'd scored with Johnson twice. Then the Huntelaar is actually coming off for I don't know. Totally forgot his name, Serui. I wonder if we can actually look up for which what I'm going to do after this game is I'm going to look up to see if for stats, not only the goals, but the minutes played for each player. I don't think, knowing our starting lineup, Huntelaar isn't, even though I think he's the only player I recognize, so. See if Johnson can get the hat trick. Yes! Johnson has gotten the hat trick again. That's 3 goals already. So, it turns out I may need more practice when it comes to semi-pro. Oh well, it's better to get the win. It's Dennis Johnson. But anyway, what was I saying? Huntelaar is the player I recognize the most. So, correct me if I'm wrong, any Ajax fans? Since I don't see their De Vries here in the US. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Huntelaar their best player on Ajax? I think he is. Wow, another goal. Yeah, maybe it was a bad idea putting this on amateur. But, okay, I probably should have seen who came in. I wonder, can we change the setting now? Settings, game settings. Visual, no. Audio, no. Whoa, dang, that... I wish we could change the settings, like the difficulty. In terms. Let's go ahead and take Johnson out. And let's put in... I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Let's take Shown in. Let's put, and let's take out De Jong for Lang. Line can come out for, Schurz, and then St. Graven can come in for this guy. And then, yeah, we're gonna make that. Those are all the subs we want to put in. I know I'm putting them really early in the game. Oh, that's off. That's off. That's gonna be a goal kick. I'm surprised we're allowed to use have more than 3 substitutions. Probably need to change that after this game. Oh shoot, that was. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be another corner kick, but instead that was a goal kick. So we are defeating Frankfurt. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it's Frankfurt 4-0. That's pretty cool. Excuse me for coughing so much. So I want to say Tadic has played every minute, but I don't think he played every minute last game. Oh, that was a good block shot by Frankfurt. Zivich, or I'll probably butcher something. Let's see if he can score. That was a bad shot. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh yes, turnover, and then we lost possession. And we gained it back, then we lost it again. Frankfurt's playing well now. I wish I could actually get a goal with the goalie. I wonder how. I know if you aim it right, you can. There have been goalies that have scored in real life, like in the English Premier League. Tim Howard, when I think he was playing with Everton, but he scored. Yeah, that was a good goal though. That was a good attempt. That should have been. I think that should have been a handball. That should have been a handball. I'll admit that. That should have been for Frankfurt. Oh, that was a bad shot as well. We almost made it though. So we're actually out of substitutions. But at least we can say everyone on our team has played now. That was another missed opportunity right there. That was a good attempt though, I think. So Ajax, I wonder what Ajax's all-time record versus every club they've ever played is. Or Fabian. What do you mean missing a shot? He hasn't taken any shot. So that's actually misleading. If you had 0 shots and you've taken 0, if you've taken 0 shots and you have 0 shots made, that's 100%. You have a 100% ratio because you haven't missed a shot. Oh, okay, nice slide tackle. That was definitely good slide talk. At least I'm. Oh shoot. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights and the 4 goals we scored. Oh, okay. That actually maybe in like the 10th minute. I thought it said 18th. That was a good goal, but what was the guy thinking, the Frankfurt player, just sticking up his leg? I know you don't want to have it touch your arm or your hand in soccer. Oh, he just jumped late. The goalie there, that's how he scored a second time. And then this is the 22nd minute. Oh, that was, again, the goalie, and that time the defender actually had a chance to stop it, and the goalie had a chance to stop it there. But he jumped too late. Okay, that was a good shot. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. So actually, Bologna had they had tied their previous game. Oh yeah, we have no one to sub out anymore, so we cannot make any more substitutions. So whoever's left, congrats, you're in the game for the rest of. You're there for the rest of the game. That was a terrible shot. Actually, out of curiosity, sorry for pausing it so much. Take a look at the mat. Oh, the match facts, the match events. Dang it, I wanted to see if we could actually see any of the statistics for each player on the squad. So far so good. I just remembered looking at the movie. It was last week or maybe the week before. It was the week before. I had actually watched To Kill a Mockingbird. Good movie. It's kind of sad though. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but if you haven't seen it, you really should. It's a classic. The book is a classic as well, and I read the book. I also read Night by Elie Wiesel. That's another saddening story, but you should read that if you haven't. I remember reading To Kill a Mockingbird and Night in um middle. It was actually junior high school. And then both of those, and then I saw part of the To Kill a Mockingbird, if not all of it. Then I rewatched it like a week and a half ago. Not well, I wasn't exactly a week and a half ago, but it was a little over a week ago. You get the point. So another movie, it was Bruce Almighty. That was a good movie. That was interesting, actually. I'm not. That was pretty controversial. I found it pretty controversial, but again, it was pretty interesting. Now Jim Carrey. Now Jim Carrey can be funny. It's just he is. I know he's known for his slapstick comedy, and my my sense of humor. I really don't find slapstick comedy that funny. It's kind of like prop comedy. I don't really find it that funny. Oh, I just realized we had the ball. And then but I found like Jim Carrey to be one of the cringiest actors with the amount of weird faces he makes whenever I see him in a movie. Granted, Bruce Almighty is the only movie I remember that had him that seen him in it. I know Adam Sandler is not known for being funny as well, at least in his later career. But um, I remember seeing the movie Click, and that while that movie wasn't very funny, I did enjoy the movie. Um, it was well acted in my opinion. If you haven't seen Click, you should check it out. If there are any good movies, you I haven't seen a lot of movies, but I want to start watching more movies. So if there are any good movies you want to recommend to me, please let me know. And whenever I have the time, I'll try and check them out. And then just, I'm gonna have to turn on my fan soon. It's hot. Is it really? Is it okay? Maybe it's because of my bad eyesight, but it reads as the 47th minute. But I think it's the 67th minute, 68, 69, something like that. I don't know. Oh, that was a good block. It's a good deflection. One of my favorite singers, Kanan, who's a Somali rapper. One of his songs was featured in a previous FIFA game several years ago. He actually has several songs featured in video games. I think two featured in FIFA, one in NBA 2K10, and then another one in NBA Live '06, which is an old game. And then another rapper I like is Emmanuel Jal. He is from South Sudan. Now I can only understand when either of them are rapping, I can only understand them in English. That was a bad shot by me, but they do have some good. There's a line Kanan said I didn't really like in one of his songs, but I'm not going to repeat it. But overall, they're good rappers. Of course, I mentioned I love soca music, which is along with Christian music, is my favorite genre. I don't listen to a lot of Christian music though, but whenever I do, I listen to like Kirk Franklin and Mandisa and Toby Mac, and that's about it. And Hillsong United, off the top of my head. Soca, I love Cass, the band. I love Masha Montano. I don't know why I got into music and movies. Um, oh, we have a lot of shots. We seem to be missing them. Well, that was a terrible shot. It actually wasn't a terrible shot, but it was too high. But if it wasn't too high, I think the goalie would have gone in. Let me know if you have any recommendations for movies you like. If there are any singers, what genres of music do you like? And movies. And who are some of your favorite singers slash rappers as well, if you listen to rap music? If you don't, that's pretty cool. Still feel free to let me know some of your favorite artists. Oh, can you imagine how sad that would be by him if that actually went in? I think it was a little off, if I remember correctly. Um, with that shot. I totally lost my train of thought. So was there any penalty from? Oh no! If we had touched the ball again, we may have gone a we may have given them a free kick. You know, I thought I could easily make it, but it turns out I probably should have went in. Took a better shot. That was a good. That was a good defense by the goalie. And by the rest of Frankfurt for taking them out. But we are playing as Ajax Amsterdam, and we are going to try and win. I mean, granted, we're up 4-0, and it's extra time. Then again, they have like 2 or 3 minutes of extra time, if I can see that correctly. So, well, let's go ahead and try and tack on another goal. I know scoring, adding on when you've already scored enough to win the game. I know that's bad sportsmanship, but you know what? If you don't want that to happen, you shouldn't have allowed that team to the opposing team to score. I'm actually gonna end it here, y'all. So yeah, this is gonna be the only game. I think Dennis Johnson was the MVP. Let's go ahead and move on. So Bologna won. Because remember, we tied with VFL Wolfsburg. Okay. Let's send him to... I wish we could send him to, send him to Saudi Arabia. I really wish you could have sent him to Africa. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, because of the aggregate, which is basically goals for and against, or the total amount of goals scored for each team, which I think makes sense because we have we and Bologna have, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, we have 4 points, whereas VfL Wolfsburg and Frankfurt have 1. Now, Frankfurt actually has a negative. Their goal differential is -4, while VfL Wolfsburg is -2. Bologna's goal differential is 2, while ours is 4. So that's why we're in first place. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. Love y'all. And I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.